Welcome back to Dave's Backyard. I just want to preface this video that you're about to watch. There's a spot in the middle where it didn't focus very well. I do apologise, I couldn't see it. I've left it in though because I think some of the excitement of pulling what I pull out of this projector is well worth watching, so bear with me. Yes, I know it's pretty rubbish, that little bit, but again, this is a part of the YouTube journey. I'm no professional, so I hope you enjoy it. And yeah. Well, welcome back. Today I thought I'd mic up and just see how we go with the microphone. I've got to get used to talking. So just silent videos are good, but I thought today we'll talk through and see how we go. See if you like the difference. We've got this old projector. It's actually not that old. Rear projector screen, high definition. We had in the living room. It is old technology now, I guess, but it's still around HDMI and 1080p. So it's time for it to go. I'm going to scrap it down, see what's inside, and see what we can recover. What I've been doing is just dumping everything on the bench, getting rid of the rubbish, and then sorting it out later. So we'll do that. Start with trying to pull screws out and see how it comes apart. To me, there's always a hidden screw or something holding it in. See that one? I can't get that one out yet. Force it. Something fell out inside. Right. Here we go. That's off. And that is just rubbish. Right. Fell off. See if we can get this thing apart. I already took all of these bottom screws out. There's some brass little connectors in there, which we'll get out later. I don't know what's holding this on. Something. No, maybe just looking at it wrong. Brute force gets it off. There you go. One of these trust me. There it is. Making much dust in this thing. Okay. Little gold contacts on it. Never knows, you know. I'm going to say for now though. Gold coloured. Put it into the scraps for that. And all this is rubbish. Right. Moving on. This is easy bit. This is the globe. It's rechangeable. I'm not sure what's on this. Find out a bit. It comes out. So there's a bit of stainless. There's probably some copper in there or something. We'll have a look in a bit. Power connection. I don't want to break the globe because we don't know what's inside that globe. Play with that later. Fans. I'll tell you what though, it's not my biggest fan. Come on. Silence, really? All my jokes. Check these screws. Oh, they're magnetic. You never know. You never know. What's this? everything's got a tiny little screw in it. I tell you what, the magnet didn't stick to this though, so we know what that is. Nice piece of aluminium. That's right, aluminium, not aluminum. It's aluminium here. Pretty thin, but you know what? They always say every little bit counts. Right, look, another fan. Oh, 3 little fan motors. I don't do add-ups and prices at that point. I'm fairly new to this, so I'm still getting used to just filming and scrapping. Once I do a tally up, whenever that will be, then see how much I get. So it'll probably be a video taking stuff to the scrap yard here in Perth and see what I get. Look, this video, while I'm talking and scrapping, this channel is not dedicated to one thing. There will be a lot of scrapping because I'm finding it very therapeutic, like I put in the comments from my last video. However, it's going to be a bit of a hybrid, and I do all sorts of stuff, always tinkering, always finding new things to learn. So it's going to be a bit of a journey that'll take, and we'll see how we go. But I'm finding this is very good for my mental health, this scrapping. So if you do have any anxiety issues, depression, PTSD, just go and pull something apart, see how it makes you feel. It's kind of therapeutic. You get to look at, I'm kind of interested in all this circuitry, interested in learning. I don't know, you might find the same thing. You don't have to video it like clowns like me, but sit in your shed and wreck something, pull it apart. Even if you don't keep it for scrap, send it to me. I'll deal with the scrap. Plenty of mates out there too, both here WA and in the USA, so plenty of, and Canada, sorry, yeah, plenty of people out there that will take what you don't want. Seems to be a shame and a waste that we throw everything away into the bin, landfill, and ignore it. We do recycle a bit, but we're still far away from being efficient. That's my humble opinion anyway. This could be brass. What do you reckon? Magnetic tap in a minute. Ooh. Look at that. See that? Brass. Brass jar. This wasn't a cheap projector when we bought it, so you'd expect good quality components, but you never know. What do we got? Oh, look at that. Oh! You tell me what that is. That is a gold corner flat, whatever you call it. So giddy up. We'll put this aside. Someone can tell me how to classify that. I'd say a high-end peripheral. I don't know how to class them in Australia. I'm still learning, like I said. But I'm just going to put this one aside in my gold pile, and we'll deal with that later. But that's, oh look, there's another one. Told you this was good quality back in its day. So yeah, pretty excited by that. It's on the back. There's a bit there, not much. And can anyone tell me this tape here? Got a bit of that. There's any silver in it. It's just because it's tarnished, it's dull, and it's metallic. To the side, but yeah, that's wow. Winner. Hey, thank you. So what else we can find? That's probably that's the guts of it anyway. So yeah. plugging away, pulling bits off. Why? Oh, why? Doesn't that come off? You can tell me in the comments below, but by the time you tell me, I'll have it done. I've figured it out. There's a bit of gold teeth down here too, so who knows what else we're going to find. Got a dust mask on. Oh, there's another board down there, which is power, transformers and stuff. I'll show you in a minute. This is just the dust I didn't breathe in my house. Not someone else's dust, it's mine. I made it. Well, I hope everyone's having a great day. Thanks for sitting down, taking the time, listening to me banter on and pull things apart. And there we go. They're in business. Well, okay. Yeah, a bit of an aluminium heatsink. There's a couple of little relays in here. IC chips. MOSFETs. Cast that aside and fix it later. Sort it out later, I mean. Not fixing anything, are we? Oh, here we go. Copper wire. I haven't even started stripping copper wire yet. Every bit of copper wire we've got in the bucket is motors. Magnetic. These ends will be brass, but we'll sort that out later. On a copper pile. There we go. The screw. Nope. Okay. A couple of good capacitors there, whatever they're called. MOSFETs, heat sinks, little copper coils, little copper wire. We'll just strip down there and take most of that off. Can anyone tell me if these green ones are the same as the blue? What have they got, silver in them or something? So someone let me know, that'd be good. Be cool. Okay. Sewing pin inside there. Don't ask. I don't know. Steel, I reckon. It's very light. Have a small fan. Well, it's May here in Perth, and it's I don't know, 25, 26 today. I'll put the conversion up there on the screen for you gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen in freedom units. Yes, well, May is our heading into our winter, so look at that. It's gold pins. Gold pins. Wow. And that's, everything's expensive on this board. Like I said, it wasn't cheap kit. There we go. Wow. That's obviously the projector, or whatever you call it, turns it into a movie. But yeah, really gold on there. Wow. All right, we'll put that aside too. This is why, people, we don't throw things in the bin just out, because that would be gone forever until someone decides in the future they're going to mine our rubbish tips, dumps, whatever you want to call it. Nice piece of aluminium. Well, this is a good thing about it. You're just having fun. You know what? It's like treasure hunting a little bit. You don't always find it, or prospecting. You guys go look for gold. They don't always find it. Sometimes their rate per hour is not all that good. It's a hobby. It's a thrill of the chase. And that's what I'm finding. That's aluminium. I'm not gathering everything up. I'll do a bit of a tally at the end with some of the good treasures, but you know, just get through what we can get through. What is next? Let's screw down there. There we go. Yeah, we're moving, grooving. So what I am doing with all our ferrous metal screws, I've got a jar. Fill that up separately. Not all the screws go in there. Just a lot from the desk, from the bench top. Anything else spills on the floor, or we're going to have to pull something apart on the floor, goes into the magnet and just dumped in the bigger bin there, which I've got to sort out because there's a bit of, I want to try and get that as a better metal, and what Americans call shred. So heavy steel and shred separately. I don't know. Again, I haven't been to the scrapyard here in Australia yet, just starting out. We'll figure that out as we go. Yeah. Should really put that bin so I can reach it. Oh, all these little screws, they're tiny. As small as a screwdriver, which I've lost again. There it is. And don't want to come out easy. It's only plastic. It's be difficult. Right. Sometimes you just got to use a bit of persuasion. It's all metal. Steel, I mean. It's all metal, isn't it? I had to stop then. I've got a teenage son that's just woken up from his gaming platform to talk to his mother for Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day to all the mums. Okay, what's that? Magnetic. Must be a really mild stainless. Yeah. Ribbon, copper. Got all these brass plugs to get out. We'll do that later. Whew, dust. Get that in here. Yeah, aluminium foil, whatever. It's not rubbish. So my plan is, with a lot of this scrap, is to melt it. I don't want to take it to scrap yard as scrap as such. I would like to take it in as ingots, coins, whatever, bars, just for something to do, extend the hobby. I think my little gas jet heater here is just about out of gas. I really want to catch the plastic on fire. I don't like the smell of that stuff. Obviously, it's not good for you. All right. Give it a minute. Oh, satisfying. Look at that. Yeah, we'll do those all later. Get all that brass out off camera. What have we got left? It's aluminium. They're not. So we'll have to pull them out. If it is. Just these posts. Support, screw supports. Okay. A bit of plastic. So easy. Oh, look at that bit of copper. Leave that behind. One thing I've been looking as I've been microscoping is just going around and see if there's any in dumping areas like tipping grounds, if people have left anything good. Now, the amount of times I've been around just in the bush around here, and you find, you know, it's actually scrappers that are dumping stuff. I don't understand why they've gone for the low-hanging fruit like the copper, the zinc or whatever, and then just dumping the rest. Why can't they, you know, pull a microwave apart, take the steel for shred or scrap or whatever, and just dump it in the bush? Like, it's really, really uncool. Yeah, if you guys see the same thing when you're out and about, if you do your scrapping. But seriously, guys, if you're gonna go pulling something apart for some money, don't be a tight backside and just, you know, leave rubbish in the bush. Like, take care of this planet. It's good that we're recycling, but it's bad that you're just dumping your rubbish out in the middle of, you know, wherever you feel like it. Bad enough there's other people just dumping their rubbish out there willy-nilly. Never mind, you know. Let's try and make some money off some scrap and then dump the rest. It's criminal. Anyway, that's my rant on that one. Maybe I'll take the camera out one day and paint you a pretty picture of what it looks like if you haven't seen it yourself. Right, getting there. I really want to attack this because there's all sorts going on here. Mainly it's glass lenses, but you know, it's all aluminium or zinc, I think. So it's from an aluminium body. It's quite big. I do like zinc. I like that you can melt it at a low temperature. Little ingots. I made a button earlier for something to do. There we go. Can get to it. Some more zinc in here, but a button today. Bit of fun. Ordered a little crucible, ceramic crucible and stuff off Amazon for $20 or something. Reach out to you one day, big stack, and go big time like you, hey? Without the 1.5 million subscribers. Well, I shouldn't say without them. I might get them one day. But, big elastic-sided boots to fill. Up there with you, mate. I must say you're one of the first scrappers I watched, and I love your content. So, again, it's that whole pulling stuff apart and melting it down. You don't even scrap it in for money. You just put it in your little treasure cave, little vault, big vault really. Plus, I'm jealous of your shed, mate. I'm jealous of that shed. Anyway, cool. Enough about that. Another piece of aluminium. There's a couple of little posts in there. Where did I see the post? Maybe I'm dreaming. Maybe it was something else. No, all aluminium. Can anyone tell me, like, it's obviously different prices for extruded and cast aluminium, blah blah blah. Is there gold? Sorry, gold. Aluminium ingots will come as cast, or what? The top price because it's clean. Interested to know, because again, one of these days, in the galaxy far, far away, I'll take my stuff in for. If I don't collect it, I'm getting in trouble by boss having too much crap around the house. One thing I'm worried about is it's really getting ripped off, but I don't think I will, because I know my dad was a scrapper, not like today's scrapper. He did some dastardly things in our yard, going up to extract lead, copper, so on and so forth. But anyway, look at that. That is cool. I think we'll keep that, just as a little collector's item. That is awesome, if I can get it apart without breaking it. It's like your RGB. Yeah, so worried about getting ripped off, but I don't think I will, because I kind of have a good idea what's what in the way of metals. Anyway, say anyway a lot. I don't know why. It's a habit. Oh no, Dave, you muppet, you've broken it. No, it's no longer treasure. It is trash. What a muppet. As my daughter would say, that's disappointing. Okay. Sorry about that. Bumping the camera. Hope you're alright. On your feet. Try to get myself a decent. I've got a decent set micro screwdrivers. They're just not here. Pull my finger out and get some decent screwdrivers to do that. This one is trash. It's just out of a 3D printer. Speaking of which, I have not seen anyone scrap a 3D printer. I've done it. And unfortunately, didn't film it. I wasn't a YouTuber back then. But there is some good aluminium in those things, and copper. If you look at my last video, you'll see little bits and bobs of stripping down some stepper motors, etc. bit of copper in there. There's some aluminium, good cast aluminium or extruded, I don't know, like a billet. Yeah, so check that out. But if you guys with decent viewer or subscriber numbers, see if you can get your hands on some 3D printers and chuck that up on there. I'll beat you to it if I can. But yeah, the old 3D printer, it's just treasure, and I can see what's going to happen with them. They're trendy. They're very easy to come by consumerized now, but they're not easy to use. I can 3D print, but they've got their challenges and they do break easy. Things happen. So what I can see is in the next couple of years, curbsides having 3D printers, people just getting rid of them cheap. It's still asking too much for a second-hand printer at this stage, but you know, give it a few years, months, whatever, we can hopefully start e-scrapping some 3D printers. And if you have got a video out there I haven't seen with a 3D printer, I do apologise. Drop its link in the comments and I'll watch it. Can I get that one? Take these two out. Anyone think I know what I'm doing? Could even be off camera there. If I have, I apologise. I've got a big scrap coming up in the next probably. I'd like to get a video out every week, but I work full time still. This is a hobby, but I'd love to do it full time till at such time as I'll keep plugging away. But yeah, I've got a big project coming up. I can't wait to show you guys that. It's one every scrap I like. I'll give you that as a hint. Again, you guess what it is. No, it's not computer. No. Shh, get away. Probably going to break someone's heart. See, not for the scrap value, but what I'm doing with it. Anyhow, enough of that. Again, we'll move on. But yeah, looking forward to bringing that out. These things. This is going to be an ordeal because there's little brass fittings in there. I don't know if they come out easy. Sorry about the background noise. My children or someone else's children making a racket. So they're brass. I'll screw in there. There we go. Oh, it's dark brass, isn't it? It's not gold. Definitely not gold. You'd have a price spot for gold, wouldn't it? Right. Next. Oh, there we go. Aluminium. And I think that's aluminium too. There we go. plastic. It's got plastic in it and it's steel. So 385,642 screws in this, apparently, according to the manual. No. Hopefully next time I video I'll have a different set of micro screwdrivers, because I don't know about you, it's annoying me. Another nice lens. Yep. Let's get this done. Stainless. Smell the heat out of this. Could be someone burning something outside too, who knows. Smell burnt plastic. Low grade stainless. Running out of things to talk about, aren't we? But we're winning. We're nearly there. For this session, I will get off the camera and come back later, but I just want to get all this stripped down into its bare necessities. There we go. Always one more screw. In doubt, look for another screw. Better. Oh, I thought that was plastic. Still could be, but it sounds clangy. No, listen. Thought so. It's clanged on my ring. It's a heat guard. All stainless. Where are we at? Oh, winner. Boy's livened up inside, playing his game. How do you get those screws to get that off? Oh, look at that. Look at that. HG, I must look at that. It's HG. It's HG mercury. I'll look it up, but yeah, again. It's HG, we're not cracking that open. I'm seeing a lot of people play with mercury. Someone said, you know, it's not that bad if it's not in a, if you can't get it inside your skin, just touching it. Yeah, I don't know. I played with mercury as a kid. That's probably what's wrong with me. I'll take it down to its bare, but we're not going to break that globe. Figure out how to dispose of it correctly next. I don't know what I did with the last ones. Probably didn't look. Sorry about that. Environment. Plastic or metal? Could be aluminium. Yeah, it's aluminium. This is a bit. I'll leave alone, eh? It's aluminium, I think. This is some other precious metal, but it's not magnetic. It's hard. Could be stainless. Stainless pile. Right, last bits. There it is, one more screw. Oh, good Lord. Sorry for the, shouldn't be taking the Lord's name in vain, should I? Aluminium, wasn't it? Cool. Rubbish, rubbish. Look, I'll clean all this up later. Put them in for the gold for now. This fun little thing. Brush on it. Motor. So we can get out of that. My back needs a rest for now. And again, if I get this apart, I'll let you know. Okay, what else have we got over here? So we have got that to do. Got that to do. I'm going to clean up. Next time you're watching, I'll have this desk a bit tidier. And yeah, sorry about that one. Cool, thank you. Rightio, just to finish that little video off, as you can see, this is probably the best bits I've got still that I've scrapped out of that projector. There is some more, but you know, it's heat sinks and everything you've seen before. But this one here, now it's, you know, it's on the bench. You can have a good look at some of the circuitry on that. Now I'm not going to touch it. I might take these bits off here just to lean it down a bit. But there's chips there. So I'm really interested to know, especially in Australia, if anyone can help me. Firstly, where can I send this for, you know, money? And yeah, how much, what sort of grade it'd be worth, because it looks pretty good to me. The other things I got out with this little thing here, so you know, this looks pretty awesome too. Now I think that would be the little projector, the digital projector. So that's a miniature CD, which would go through mirrors and lenses that we pulled out to project the picture, I think. So I can't remember where it came out, but anyway. And then this sort of, not very good board, but there might be a bit of focusing on it. Come on, camera. There are a bit of gold contacts on them. So we'll see. It's not much else to go on with that. And you probably seen at the end, I'm struggling to bust this out. And some more lenses. So I couldn't do that one-handed. This comes off like that, and all it's holding it on were these little white points, which I just busted off. But all I needed to do was undo that little screw there. Can you focus in on that? There we go. Tiny little screws, Phillips heads. 3 of those would have taken it. We'll just pull it straight out. But yeah, that bit's aluminium. That's all plastic. And the lenses, I think they're more. Well, thanks for watching. Next time we'll see what else we've got to scrap. What other projects I've got going on in my backyard. Please don't forget to like and subscribe, and keep watching. Thanks.